Louisiana Beer Reviews, Starr Hill Breweries, Northern Lights India Pale Ale, founded in 1999 in Charlottesville, Virginia. That's Starr Hill. I've never had any beer before from Ringo Starr Hill Brewery. Crozet, Virginia. This is where this one is brewed and canned. That's just north of United States Highway 250. Not along the route I was traveling when I was up there earlier this month. We don't see the northern lights here during our southern nights. We don't see it. Okay, anyhow, 6.2% alcohol, 55 IBUs. Rapier saying it's a 2017 to present edition, that there was a previous edition before 2017, which that could be true. It's got an adhesive paper label on this basic can, packaged on May 10th, 2021. So it's just over 2 months old at the time of the recording. 2-row and caramel malts. So 2 types of malts. The hops are Cascade, Centennial, Columbus, Falconer's Flight, and Simcoe kettle hops. All these are what they say kettle hops. 82 good on Beer Advocate. 57 on Rapier. They're saying it's not good, it's a bad beer, and in fact, in the style, it's terrible. A 44 out of 100, they're saying on Rapier. And in Untapped's given it a 71, so pretty good score on Untapped, the way they look at it. So Starr Hill. All right. I bought this at a local, up there in Virginia. I was just on Interstate 81 and I stopped I had to, I wanted something to drink and something to eat, like some little dessert. And I went in there, and in the cooler they had this, so I said, I'll try it. Don't know anything about it. Bought 2 cans. One for a solo review and one for a duo. Figured my friend David would be curious to try. He's always curious to try these things. Okay. A thick, slightly off-white head, and it's orange. This thing is just orange with the sun shining through it, and orange with the sun shining at it. Very bubbly and translucent. Don't see any gunk or chunks or any such thing this early morning hour. A lot of the regular beers were the same up there in Virginia. Just, it's not like years ago where you'd see Schaefer and Country Club and all that. It's just regular stuff we get, Coors Light, Budweiser and all. But then their craft beer selection, obviously, in Tennessee and Virginia was quite a bit different. Just talking about in the convenience store, so I tried to grab various things. Couldn't grab too much to put in the truck, but enough to keep me going. In the sense of reviewing and whatnot. It's kind of fruity in the nose, like some kind of tropical fruit, I think. Hop oil, not really, but I guess the tropical fruit is coming from that. And some white bread, crust, sweetness, I guess. We could detect sweetness in an aroma, the taste. First thing I noticed, the body's high medium. It's heavier than I expected. Bitterness, some straightforward bitterness. This saying 55. Yeah, it seems to be about 55. Pretty strong bitterness. If you don't care for bitter beers, you would hate it. My father always said, why would somebody want to drink something bitter? Why would somebody want to drink something bitter? I said, it's pretty good if you give it a chance. And he wouldn't do it. Of course, he gave up drinking any sort of alcohol in January 2003. It's pretty sweet. On the Cyclops scale, it's probably 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes and 4 out of 5 hop cones. White bread crust, like I say, the tropical fruit, in a dry finish. I don't understand this Rapier score, talking about 50, what did I say, 57? out of 100 and a 44 in the style. That seems outlandish. If they're saying 82 good on Beer Advocate, that's more reasonable. But I think it's higher than just good. And to me, 82 would be marginally good. B minus, 80, 81, 82, B minus. It's simple. I mean, yeah, it's simple. It's not barrel aged. It's not, doesn't have tropical fruit added, tropical fruit flavor added like a recent beer that you needed to enjoy by a certain date. Didn't have, you know, it's not a black IPA and so on. It's just a basic, something you might have expected in 1999, really. I don't know how they reformulated it, but I'm going to watch the video reviews going back years and we'll see if they get different specs on it. More than likely, probably more of a tweak. But I don't know that. Maybe it was a major reformulation. I had the Heavy Seas Loose Cannon. It was pretty bland. I still scored it in the B. I did score it a B, 84. But I was thinking it was going to be really exciting, but it wasn't. This one has more flavor. More flavor. The Yeehaw IPA, one we had was bland and it was a little too old. The second one I had was much fresher and it was a lot nicer. A lot nicer. And when I'm on these road trips, I'm not looking at dates generally, I'm just pulling. I did look at a few dates on some things, but I had more time. I was already parked at the hotel and just walking around taking my time. But when I'm in and out, you know, trying to get somewhere, I know I'm not going to usually think about the dates. Another thing I bought at that store, I can't remember the name of it. It's a little corner. It was on the corner of US Highway 11 and then a little connector road back to the interstate. Just a little local convenience store. But they had a lemonade flavored beer, and I wasn't familiar with that company, so I bought that. Well, there they go, but Saturday, what do you expect? At the time of this recording, it is Saturday. See why I start early? I'm gonna go with 92. A minus, but close to most excellent. 90, 91, 92 would be the A minus area, but into excellent. I don't understand, like I said, those low ratings, but we'll see what the video reviews say. So, Laissez les bon temps rouler, an excellent product from Virginia, and I'm gonna end this review by saying, y'all go to Virginia and tour the Starr Hill brewery locations.